Come on, man. We got a multi. Come on. Like, let's be for real, please. Let's be for real before we start this actual video. Stop playing with me, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is some bullshit. Alrighty, so your boy ended up getting shafted, and that's cool. You know, that's cool. That's not cool. Because your boy's running out of free-to-play gems. It's a bit unfortunate. But today we're going to actually be doing a community reaction. So I think a few days ago, 2 days ago, maybe 3, coming up today, I made this community post saying, is the Evangelion x Nikke collab the best collab ever? If not, comment which is. And then 6.5 thousand people have voted. Yes, got 26%, and no got 74%. Now I don't know if these pictures may have been disingenuous. I don't know. Maybe if I had put this picture to be reason, I don't know if like this picture being Nier is the reason. I'm not sure, but I'm not saying this collab is the best collab. I'm just saying I'm not sure if that picture has anything to do with the votes being higher. But okay, if you want my honest opinion, I would say, well, okay, what do we consider to be the best collab, right? Is it the story? Is it the rewards? Is it the characters itself? I feel like the characters play the biggest part in a collab. Other than I don't really care about a story about Evangelion Nikke if I don't get characters from Evangelion. I'm just gonna keep it a G. And the same thing goes for Nier, same thing goes for ReZero, and same thing goes for Chainsaw Man. I don't care for the collab if I cannot get characters out of it. So that's just what it is. That's honestly just what it is. So I personally consider characters higher than anything else, right? And then obviously how good a character is, but overall the whole event has to be fantastic. Now I really don't think this Evangelion collab was the best collab, only because there's so many like flaws. Besides the characters being the greatest collab characters we have gotten, and the story being quite decent, I don't think anything else for this collab is that 3 banners for a collab isn't a problem, but it's at the same time too much, right? They haven't really given enough currency for 3 characters. I don't really like that. I think the Gacha costume, I think the regular skins, honestly, they're just okay, the regular skins are not bad. The Gacha costume, biggest waste of money I've ever seen in my life. I think we're at a period where literally the Gacha costume, we've been getting them back to back to back to back where people wouldn't even want to buy it, right? We just had Vipers. Right after Vipers, we had Marciana. And then we ended up getting this, right? This is a Gacha costume that looks exactly like her base. Like, it looks exactly like her base. And it's just such a bad skin. I understand this is a skin from the show and it has like some type of nostalgia behind it, but I'm sorry, $60 for such garbage. I'm not gonna spend $60 for an orange version of what she's already wearing, basically. That's just me. But hey, 74% said no, 26% said yes. I do think Nier is the best collab just because overall I would say it's great. The characters are pretty good. The story was pretty good. The mini game was very good. I also did like well, I guess it was a very popular collab, so we actually got more rewards like top grossing and stuff like that, the codes and stuff like that. It was a very, very good collab. I think it's going to be hard to top that one. I don't know if people are going to say it's the best because of how much money it made, but then again, I guess that would make sense. But the skins were all fantastic. The free skins, both of the Gacha, the one Gacha costume skin, the Battle Pass skins, the free skins, it was all great. This was actually really a good, like a really, really good collab. Right, I would say Evangelion is the second best, but Nier is definitely the best, right? And I think a lot of people obviously would agree with that. Let's take a look at the comments. So it says the Nier collab ultimately wrung many dollars out of me playing Nikke as a small W will. Yes, sir. Personally speaking, I prefer the Nier collab. First, because I'm a Nier fan, so literally that collab got me into playing Nikke, sure. Second, the soundtrack was beautiful. I still hear the start screen music in my head when opening the game, or the battle music. Not to mention the event map music was so gorgeous, it brought a couple tears to my eyes. It was really good. The the Nier, like, going into the event background music, it was really good. It was really good. Third, the similarities between Nikke and Nier Rapture, the machines, androids, and Nikke's Earth's surface controlled by enemy faction. Not to mention Rad PC is to be Suiu. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. The Eva one is okay. I won't say otherwise, but I'm not an Evangelion fan, so I'm just going to going through the event, and that's it. And that's fine. You don't have to be a fan of these collabs, right? I don't think anybody will ever jump you for being a fan or not being a fan of these collabs, right? Let's hard like that up. Nier collab. Despite not having technically as much content, had better looking characters, had a gacha skin that wasn't a recolor, English voice acting, and had better mini game. Okay, I don't remember having it. I don't think I had it on English. I don't think I had it on English actually. I think there was a period where I only had it on Japanese, and then I turned it back to English, right? And that was, I think, for the me recording the, what's it called? I don't remember. It's fine. I just hope that they do a Nier replicant, a prequel to Automatic collab, or rerun. No, I personally, you guys already know my stance. I never want a rerun on this game. I never want one. It's a waste. I'm sorry if they reran Nier, would not be hype. And I say that because it's like, what are you telling me would be more hype? Let's say, okay, what would be more hype? A rerun of the Nier collab or a brand new collab with like JJK or something? I don't know. Like a brand new collab would be more hype than a rerun. I think that's just obvious. Why would I want a rerun of a collab rather than a brand new collab, right? Don't rerun collabs. Just always make new ones. Nikke has a lot of money. They can always just make new ones. That's what I would prefer, personally. Nothing has beaten Nier yet. Okay. As someone who came after Nier collab, it's not much. It may not reach those heights from what I've heard, but I think it's a pretty good regardless. The way the story handles elements and ideas from both together, the music, the hub area, and how it changes, the complete restyle HUD, which looks really cool, at least in my opinion. It's all really good. Also enjoyed some of the interactions between the guest and the school circle. And the fact that we have 3 separate parts or 3-part story, so hard mode isn't just speeding through stages. If the minigame was better English voice for characters and a couple more small other things, I would have easily said, yeah, because that's what I'm saying. These characters, you guys got to remember, in terms of characters, like it's not even like a competition. All 3 of the Evangelion characters smoke every other collab character. Like all 3 of them. Asuka, Rei, I don't have all 3 of them, unfortunately. I'm trying to get one of the other 2 and then pity the other one before. Like I'm gonna pity the other one when I get one of the other 2 first. But 1, 2, and 3 easily like top 3 collab characters. It's no question. There's no question. So I feel like they had characters in the bag. Literally, some of these like if minigame was better, English voice acting for characters, because they have English, right? They have English voice acting. They could have done that. Like the actual anime has English, so they could have done that. But yeah, I think it could have been better because they already smoked them with the characters, right? And the characters are actually hype. Everyone likes Asuka. Everyone likes Rei as well. Maybe Mari's the only one people wouldn't like care for, but Asuka and Rei everyone likes. And we ended up getting Misato as well. You cannot play, right? I like Nier for the lore. It made sense. Dave the Diver. Now, Dave the Diver was a cool collab. Maybe I should rank the collabs, right? I'm gonna do a video of me ranking the collab characters, but maybe I'll do a video or even in that same video ranking the actual collab events, right? We'll see. Because I would consider Dave the Diver a collab. Obviously, I think Dave the Diver had a cool skin with what's her name, Masked, and I thought the game was actually cool, but obviously, when it comes to collab, like I said, what I care about the most is the characters. Because Dave the Diver was a mini game collab, it was a fun collab mini game, but I don't care for another mini game, basically, right? I care for characters, so that's just how it is for me personally. I wish I was around for the Nier collab. Okay, Nier is definitely the most hyped. I think Nier is still more hyped. Like I would say, it's more hyped than Chainsaw Man, more hyped than ReZero, more hyped than Evangelion. I don't know if I would say it's more popular than all of that. Like I'm not sure what the stats are. I don't know if Evangelion's more popular than Nier, but I do know Nier is like no game. Any game that touches Nier, it's popping. Any game that gets Nier, it's only the game you're playing. It's just how it is. Still wanting Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Okay, yeah, that's another example. Like, would you rather have Cyberpunk Edge Runners or a rerun of Nier? Probably Cyberpunk Edge Runners, because I know a lot of people have been asking for that too. Dave the Diver game was goated. Okay, let me scroll down to the bottom a bit, just because there's over 100 of these comments, and I don't want to like go. Okay, here. So Nier for me, ReZero. I'm not sure why, but okay. What's it called? Nier had JP voice acting. Eva didn't. I guess he meant English voice acting. right? Even didn't. Also, this one was monetized too much. They're pushing it a bit too far. That's true. They have 3 gacha costumes. No, they have 1 gacha costume skins and 3 battle pass skins. Be for real. Alrighty, so the NGE's collab. Am I tripping? Oh, Evangelion. It's called Neon Evangelion. I don't know. Okay, you could have just said Evangelion. Evangelion collab story is abnormal. I don't even know what that word is. I'm so stupid. I do know that word. Abysmal. Cookie cutter crap compared to Nikke to Nier. First ever story related thing I've ever skipped in my entire life in this game. Interactions with this game characters are laughable. Question of the day, chaps. Is skipping the story sinful? I think a lot of people in this game act like if you skip the story, it's a sin, right? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's been quite some stories that I just did not care for, right? I care about, like, it has to be hype, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Clay's event, Trani's event, could not care for it. With the most standard response you can give to any characters in general, you can tell they're just trying to get the Evangelion done and dusted so they can move on to the next thing. Even the minigame is the most brain. Like, what would be more hype than Nier, though? Like, I guess that's another question of the day. What would be more hype than Nier? Eva's better. Nier collab overdone and overmilked. Also, the units are forgettably bad in stats. Okay. The worst after ReZero, they better collab. What? The worst after ReZero, they better collab next time with High School. You see, these are just degenerates. Like, what? High School DxD or Testament New Like, no. Or like High School D. Look at this. Do you see this? These 3 are the most degenerate things you could have. I mean, fine. I mean, I would be great if you could have these collabs too. But these 3, that's degeneracy, right? I don't really care if they collab with, you know, High School DxD or the New Testament, Devil Sister, whatever, or High School of the Dead. I don't mind. Obviously, you guys know I only care for Black Lagoon. So, whatever the collab, if it's not Black Lagoon, then I do not care. But sure, who's gonna buy? I think the plug suit or whatever this was, not this. Like, look at this, though. Like, am I wrong? This is the base outfit. This is the Gacha costume outfit. Please, somebody make it make sense. Why would I don't know. No, not me. Not me. I'm sorry. I do not care. I do not care. The story is not the story. The Gacha costume skin is just not it for me. It's just not it. I'm sure. Nier over Eva. Okay. Going off character skills, that's it. While I love Nier, y'all are coping way hard. Think 2B and A2 are better kit wise. No, they're not. I would say I'm doing that video. I'm gonna do that video where I rank. That's gonna come out today. I have to go outside later, but when I come back home, and that's what I'm recording. I'm recording the rankings of the collab characters, right? Just based on my own, because you guys gotta remember, your boys tested all collab characters at this point. Sadly, I've had to do a bit more research for 2 of them because I don't own them. But yeah, ReZero was better. I'm not even. No. ReZero was probably the worst. Chainsaw Man was probably the worst collab as an event. That was their first collab, and that was early on in Nikke's career. Like, okay, ReZero was a recent collab after Nier, and it was garbage. It was just garbage. I'm sorry. Everything was like, the characters were cool. Emilio, they're so forgettable. Like, this, I'm so serious. The ReZero collab is so forgettable. Right? I think, like, people like this, I love the ReZero collab, still use Rem and Amelia religiously. Like, the only fans of the show would actually still care for them, but it's so forgettable. I forget Amelia. Rem, sure, I see Rem when I'm going through my burst 2s. Amelia, I forget she's in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Here, but I respect this right here. So yeah. Well, all of them are equally mediocre in story. Well, I mean, like I said, I don't really care for the story in I don't want to say I don't really care for the story in the collab, but it's not the I don't want a collab for a story. I want a collab for characters, right? So that's not a problem. Like, if they have a collab and the story ends up being bad, then that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the characters. I want to see characters from this universe in Nikke. That's just how it goes. Nier, and it's not even close. Okay. Nier was better, but this one's fun. Okay, that's respectable. Dave the Diver was much better. It definitely was not, but sure. And I say it definitely wasn't because it depends on what you value when it comes to collab. But Dave the Diver wasn't even a collab for real. Like, it was a mini game. It wasn't like a whole full blown. I guess it was actually. Nier was the best. Eva collab feels like they just wanted to make big schoolgirls event and forced to make Eva collab the same with ReZero and Maids. Eva collab still billion times better than ReZero though. Yeah, I would agree. I think ReZero was garbage, especially since we just came off of a maid event and they went back into a maid event with ReZero. Garbage. Nier. Of the ones I played, yes, but I heard Nier's one. The Nier one is better. It was the Nier one was masterpiece. Actually, the best collab. It was actually like the best collab, masterpiece. Nier will always be better. Yeah, the Nier collab was perfect. It was perfect. And you know what was so hype? We were waiting for that collab for so long. So I think the fact that we got the announcement for the Nier collab during the half anniversary live stream. That was in like March or April or something. We got the Nier collab September. So we were waiting this whole time of nothing about Nier. And then one day they were just like, okay, the Nier collab is coming next week. And then we got it and it was like the greatest thing ever. A2 is, I use A2 every single day still. 2B I don't use. A2 I use every single day with Black Shadow Scarlet. I have a slasher team. They're literally just meant for AoE nuking when it comes to the story. I literally use that team all the time. AoE nuking when it comes to the story. The Nier collab shafted me for more than 80 multi. So yes, Evan collab or the Nier. Okay, well that's a silly reason, but sure. Bo. I don't know. Because this is the worst luck I've ever had in the game. Not the best, but Ray A is pretty good. Okay. Chainsaw Man was disagree. I'm not even gonna. Let's disagree. Eva story collab was the best so far. Okay, that's fine. Nier had therefore it was better. It had Plum, therefore it was better. Okay, sure. Like I said, like I know we all started this game for that reasoning, but if that's still the reasoning for people who play Nikke, if your reasoning is still for the plump, then good lord. Like, hey, you can enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, but if that's still the main reason, I don't know what to tell you. Like, don't get it wrong, I like it, but me playing Nikke every day is not because of that. That's not the main reason, not anymore, right? There's no chance. I love this collab, but the Nier character designs were so good. Yeah, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what we're talking about when it comes to the Nier collab. Let me show you guys, because you guys have no idea. Look at this. Look at this Gacha costume skin. This was okay, so I did my research. Apparently, you could only get this skin from like an exclusive Nintendo Switch game. This was an exclusive Nintendo Switch game. That's what I heard. This was the free skin where you have no skirt, right? And then obviously this was just the base skin where you have the skirt, and it was fantastic. The Nier collab, like if 2B was so good, oh my god, if she was just better. I just don't like how she's only really good in long fights. And then A2, look at this. This is a Gacha costume skin. Like, this is not a Gacha costume. This is a battle pass skin. This is a battle pass skin. This was her free to play skin, right, with the short hair. And then this is her actual, like, you know, like when you pull her. Like, this is a good collab. This was a fantastic collab. Pascal being a character was like pretty funny as well because it's a robot, but that was a good collab. Like, I'm actually gonna rank the collab characters based on how good they are, and then in that same video probably I'll rank the actual collabs, right? Or maybe that could be a whole nother video. Actually, maybe that'll be a whole nother video because I would have to explain my reasoning for each of them. But overall, I guess we kind of get the gist of what was being said here. Nier, in most people's eyes, was the best collab. If you guys want to actually go down in the comments and rank the collab, right? Like, I mean, like, rank all the collabs. Be like 1 this, 2 this, 3 this, 4 this, and then let me know. Just let me know what it is in the comments of this video. But if you guys haven't voted on this and you want to go vote and share your opinion on this, because this is still getting pushed out to people, by all means, you guys can go ahead and do that. It's going to be your boy Zxous. Let me know what you guys think. And obviously, I guess we get the gist of it. Nier is just the best one to everybody. But I'm going to see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.